Okay, today we're going to talk about iron overload. Iron can be a source of oxidative stress and can be very damaging to many different organs. So when there's too much iron, it gets stored into organs. The most notable organs are the liver, heart, and endocrine glands. Resulting symptoms and disease are related to specific organ damage. So people with iron or overload may have no symptoms, or they may have very different symptoms from each other. About 16 million Americans have some form of iron overload. The hereditary version is common in Caucasian people with European background. It's estimated that 1 in 200 of U.S. Caucasians are positive for iron overload, and 10 to 14% are genetic mutation carriers. Okay, men with primary hemochromatosis are more likely to experience symptoms than women because they don't have menses, but you may see it in postmenopausal women. Here's the thing about hemochromatosis, it's often asymptomatic, and a lot of times a person won't have any problem until they're in their 40s. Um, and there's a lot of changes that happen because of the iron overload. And this might be a cause of, mysterious health problems that you can't seem to get a handle on. The liver seems to be a favorite organ for this disease, and it can lead to chronic liver disease, cirrhosis, and can even lead to hepatocellular carcinoma. If the iron settles in the heart, it can lead to heart failure and irregular heart rhythms. It can settle in the pancreas and cause type 2 diabetes, a bronze diabetes, where the person has a brownish hue to their skin. It can be a cause of hypothyroidism, hypogonadism. It can result in fatigue. That's a common symptom, by the way. Hair loss, infertility, decreased libido. It can even lead to arthritis, and it can accelerate neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's disease. So you're probably beginning to understand that there's no specific symptom set that tells you hemochromatosis. There's primary, which is genetic, and treatment needs to be ongoing. Medical treatment usually just consists of removing blood. Um, Secondary is caused by too much iron consumption, which oddly enough is rare. But people with thalassemia, who have had multiple blood transfusions, it also can show up with chronic liver disease. So the iron can cause liver disease, but liver disease can also cause the iron buildup, chronic hepatitis C infection, alcoholic liver disease, so on. And anybody undergoing long-term dialysis might have secondary hemochromatosis. Diagnosis is made with blood chemistry and CBC. Hematocrit and hemoglobin are normally normal. Serum iron is often over 220. There, you'll see increased ferritin, TIBC decreased, and percentage transferrin saturation increased above 50% is a really strong sign. If the liver is involved, you might see high bilirubin or liver enzymes increased. In medical treatment, consists of removing blood from the body. In some cases, a secondary hemochromatosis, they will do chelation. So Zorix International has a product specifically to remove iron from the body. When you take it, though, you want to make sure that you're giving the patient an iron-free multiple mineral because it's not fussy about what minerals it removes. If it's secondary hemochromatosis, the period of treatment is 45 days, and after which you would run a blood chemistry and see if your numbers have changed. If it's hereditary, treatment is ongoing and blood chemistries are ongoing. You can probably save them from being bled by the local doctor by using this product, but the treatment would be ongoing. And we have a newsletter to help educate your patient. You can leave it in your waiting room. It'll save you a lot of time and breath explaining it. You can email me, paulgvarnes@gmail.com, and I'll give you a free copy. And it's customizable. You can put your practice information in this area, and there's another box on the other side where you can make this your own newsletter. And if you want to see the research behind the product or learn more about it, we have a product sheet free from Zorex, 800 679 3027. You can call and get a copy of that. And I'm in the process of putting all the research I come across onto this website, wholehealthweb.com. My goal is to make a WebMD that's all natural health. There's a lot of stuff up there already. Feel free to use it. Use it to educate your patients. I appreciate that. And then thank you. And please call or email me with any questions, paulgvarnes@gmail.com. My phone number is 773-519-0007. Thank you.